Young Kwahu Forum have joined us here on the Super Morning Show. And this morning, we're joined by Nana Yeboah, who's an executive, who is a board rep, Theodore Albright, CEO of Family Office Africa, and Benjamin Osafo Dako Jr. is also an executive board member. Good morning, Nana. Good morning, Theodore. Good morning, Benjamin. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning.
And I believe you're all doing very well this morning.
Exceedingly well.
Great. So help us understand, first of all, before we get into everything, let's understand what the Young Kwahu Forum is all about, what you are and what you do.
Young Kwahu Forum. Young Kwahu Forum was a group that was formed in the year 2019, but young professionals and business owners of Kwahu heritage. We exist mainly because we realized that our parents grew up in the Kwahu region and they knew each other very well. But then we were born here in Accra and we were dispersed all over. So we decided to come together to form a group so we could know each other and where we were all from, and then help grow Kwahu as a place as well. So that was the main aim of forming the Young Kwahu Forum. Now, since our existence, we've had programs like the Bridging the Gap that helps us to link with top industrialists in the Kwahu fraternity. So they invite us, we have a conversation about what they are doing and how they are promoting their businesses. They teach us the lines of business and what to do. And then we have the giving back, which we do that almost every Easter. We go to the TVA hospital, and then the people who have been there for a while that have not been discharged because they can't pay their bills, we take up the bills and we pay everything. We give them some money to go back home so they can enjoy the Easter festivities with their families as well. And then we have the Young Kwahu, which we join other Kwahu groups to do every Easter as well, and sometimes in September. So even before Easter, after Easter, we'd go back there again in September because Easter is very packed and there is no way to move around. But then during the September period, we're able to go with other people that have not been able to go because of the crowd, to go and then experience what Kwahu is all about. And so Young Kwahu Forum is basically a group of young professionals coming together to make their home region better.
Let me hear from Ben. Anything you want to add to what Nana said?
Okay, so another beauty about us is we had always been friends, but some of us never knew we were Kwahus. And at an event, we realized that our parents were already friends. So that solidified what we stand for and how we had to get together.
Okay. So tell me, what's happening this Friday, Ben?
Okay, so basically, to simplify it, Kwahus are usually known as business people. And to own businesses, it's always good to get the kids involved in whatever that you do. So what we're doing Friday is very simple. We're trying to get together with our parents who already have businesses to see how we can sustain these businesses and take them to the next level, even when they are not there.
Oh, okay. Let me bring in the facilitator, Theodore.
Yes.
What sayest thou?
The first generation makes the money, second generation saves the money, the third generation squanders the money. That's the framework across the globe. Unfortunately, we don't go beyond the first generation in Ghana. So the principle is, what are the challenges that we face as business families and family businesses pertaining to Kwahus? Look at those challenges and then start to offer solutions. Challenge number one is leadership. How do we lead our businesses? Challenge number two is governance. How do we put in proper structures? Challenge number three is mindset. Do we have a legacy, significance, impact mindset, or is it chop today and forget tomorrow? And then lastly, strategy. How do we win the game? And those are the issues that we're going to discuss on Friday.
I like that. How do you win the game? I like the last bit. So who can attend? Is it open to all? Who can attend? Tell me.
So for this first edition, it's open to Kwahu businessmen and people from Kwahu Orientage. So when we say Kwahu businessmen, if you're Kwahu, as in your parents are both from Kwahu, you can attend. If you're married to a Kwahu person, you can attend. Between the ages of 18 upwards, you can attend. But we are really looking forward for a lot of professionals to come, business owners to come, heirs to businesses to come, because this is for us. I mean, handing out businesses to people sometimes don't go too well, and even for the owners of the business themselves to even trust us to hand down their businesses to us is also another different dimension. But then if both you and your parents are supposed to show up on that day, and you're from Kwahu to show up on that day, you get to learn a lot from Mr. Albright, and then know how to successfully hand down to you to take your parents' business to the next level, because we are looking at taking this to the next level, not just daily and basics anymore.
Okay. So Ben, if I want to attend, how do I go about it? How do I reach you and say, okay, I want to be at this event?
So I'm gonna give you a phone number to call, and it's 054 205 6775.
Let's take it again.
054 205 6775.
Great. And so it's Friday the 7th. Time, venue, share them with us.
So time is 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. and it's going to be at EcoBank, their main office, the head office.
Any sponsors you'd like to acknowledge, Nana?
Yes, a few sponsors here. We have EcoBank, PwC, Fun Tissue, Rockstars, Mectales, Black Pack, Didra, East Cantonment Pharmacy, NS Chemist, Sofami, Keofori, Atala Bedita, and then that's Vogue. All these people made this successful. And then to multimedia as well, we say thank you very much.
I was waiting for that one. But, before I
save the best for the last, right?
You see that thing? I mean, so look, maybe there's someone listening to us right now. He's asking himself, or she's asking herself, why do I need to be at this conference? The Intergenerational Business Conference. What do you say to that person, Theodore?
Quite simply, you need to learn the system of handshaking from generation 1 to generation 2 to generation 3. We haven't done it very well here in this country. Other countries do it so seamlessly. Other cultures do it so beautifully. We have a generation of businesses that have gone over 100 years. In Ghana, over 115 years. The question is, how have they done it in Ghana? How have they done it elsewhere? And it's critical that we don't reinvent the wheel when there is openly available information to tap into. The transitions are critical, the handshakes are critical, the know-how and the wisdom to be able to manage businesses across generations critical. And it's not just the business, it's also about intergenerational succession planning and intergenerational wealth planning. Sometimes you might not want to transfer the business, but you might want to sustain the wealth across generations. That is also important, and that's why you need to be there.
Anything you want to say finally, Benjamin?
So basically, Kwahus are the best, and we're actually going to start this, and we're going to keep it open to the world after this first edition.
Nana, you say it's open to those who are married to Kwahus and all. Okay, I have a message. I have a message for you from Kojo Youngson. But what would you say finally?
If you're a call person out there, I really want you to be there. Try and call the number that we put out, and then a form will be sent to you for you to register. But we want others to also know that they shouldn't worry. This is just the first edition. Next year, we plan to go bigger and better, and then open it up to everybody out there. So they should just relax and hold on. This is just the beginning.
Thank you very much, Nana Yeboah, to you, Theodore Albright, and to you, Benjamin Osafo Dako Jr. From the Young Kwahu Forum for joining us this morning. So we look forward to the Intergenerational Business Conference. It's on Friday, the 7th of November at the EcoBank head office from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Right?
Yes, indeed.
All right.